Well, tonight there is sadly new information about the blizzard that was almost 2 weeks ago now. Erie County Executive Mark Poloncarz confirms 2 more blizzard-related deaths, 1 woman in Buffalo and a man in Amherst.
41 residents died in Erie County, 1 in Niagara County. That brings the total now to 42, and tonight we are learning more about the response to that storm. Twin Side's Nate Benson joins us tonight. Nate, the Common Council had an awful lot of questions for the DPW Commissioner today, right?
Yeah, that's correct, Scott. During the Community Development Committee meeting today, the DPW Commissioner Nate Martin answered questions from the council members. This comes after South District Council member Chris Scanlon called on his colleagues to amend the American Rescue Plan funds to better equip the city's DPW, fire, and police departments in order to handle snow response better. Each of the council members had tough questions for Commissioner Martin. They focused on the city's presence at the County Emergency Operations Center and whether or not the city had its own they had their own emergency Operations Center. Commissioner Martin said the center of sorts was established at the Broadway DPW facility, and Councilman Rashid Wyatt wanted to know more about the coordination between the city and the county.
You know, when our county executive says that there's no coordination, that concerns me. And I'm not sitting here to go back and forth with all that. I'm just saying, was there coordination? I know there's a lot of people, a lot of organizations that wanted to help the city. How did you go about utilizing them? And I asked that question. That's my first question.
All right, very good. So I will just flat out say we had coordination with state and county resources. So I was involved with it personally, as well as members of my team who are here with me as well. So the resources that came from the county, the resources that came from the state were a coordinated effort through the DPW in terms of our ability and desire and need to have distributed resources around the entire city of Buffalo.
Later on in the committee meeting, Council President Darius Pridgeon called for a commission to be established, whether that would include federal, state, or local partners to better prepare for another storm like this. Certainly the tone of the council members today points that there are more questions about being prepared for storms like this, and we're going to be exploring that a little bit more coming up tonight at 11. Scott and Mary Alice.
All right, we'll look forward to hearing more. Thank you, Nate.